Tonight, a D.C. council member says he was threatened today over a bill to rename a street in Southeast. We're talking about Good Hope Road in Anacostia. That's where our Marielle Carbone joins us live from tonight. And Marielle, council members are trying to rename that road Marion Barry Avenue after the late mayor.
Yeah, they are, and that in itself doesn't seem to be too controversial, but Councilmember Trayon White is accusing Chair Phil Mendelson of going against the public will because he's putting that to a public hearing. Mendelson says that accusation has led to a threat against his office. Talk to people who live on Good Hope Road, and they'll tell you Marion Barry made a big impact.
I was one of the kids that grew up and got one of the summer jobs through his program.
It's why Tarita Basanta said she'd support changing the name of her road from Good Hope to Marion Barry Avenue, honoring the man deemed mayor for life.
I think would be fitting.
Councilmember Trayon White filed a bill to do just that earlier in October. He tried to pass it by emergency, bypassing multiple meetings. Instead, Chair Phil Mendelson overrode him, pulling it and putting it up for a public hearing December 13th.
I used an authority that I rarely use. If this was a ceremonial naming, that would be different. That's very different than affecting over 1,000 residents. And I don't know how they feel.
And we have a very critical matter before us.
Monday, White posted this video to social media, accusing Mendelson of trying to change the will of the people.
This is insulting our intelligence and our democracy. We need to decide what we need in our own community.
Well, I have to say I'm quite surprised by his reaction.
Mendelson says White is on a, quote, warpath against him. And the video resulted in a threat made to his office. He reported it to police.
We need to be more sensitive to that, given what happened last week with the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi.
I think it's kind of awesome. Marion Barry did a lot for us.
Still, those who tell us they support the name change say they also support a public hearing.
So yes, people do have a right.
I absolutely feel that the community should weigh in on it because after all, they do live here as well.
And there has been discussion over the last few years to get this road name changed. And recently, White did collect several hundred signatures of people that support the name change. Reporting live in Southeast tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.